The Crosse Community Foundation is honoring with its Forever Friends Award two people who have dedicated their lives to improving the Onalaska community. News 19's Dustin Lukey recently spent some time with Tom and Trudy Kennedy and learned how they cultivated a culture of giving.
Roots run deep for Trudy and Tom Kennedy. Tom grew up in Onalaska, Trudy in La Crosse, and they've made it their life's mission to make sure future generations in these communities can reap what they've sown.
If you get them sparked in the interest of helping others, just plant that little seed, they're going to grab it and go.
Tom says the seed was planted for him by his grandfather.
And one day out of the blue, it was just the two of us, and he said to me, "Tom, I'm going to give you some words of advice. If you do the right thing, you'll get the right outcomes." And at the time, it doesn't strike you as much. But then later on, when you start decision making on what you want to do for others, you think, I can have a part in this.
After first doing his part serving in the Air Force during Vietnam, Tom brought that right action back home with him to Onalaska, where he and Trudy began a life devoted to not only their growing family, but also to their passions.
She was on the board of the Humane Society for a number of years. And so...
Well, we love animals. I love flowers.
Yeah, where's our animal?
Yeah, chewing a leaf back there. But I always loved to have gardens.
And then she went to UWL for a while and got a master's gardener's degree and volunteered in a lot of doing work for master gardeners.
Tom got involved with organizations like the Crosse Community Foundation and a local Rotary Club, making connections with leaders around the area. While serving as CFO of the J.F. Brennan Company, Tom's work outside the office became just as important. From raising money and serving on the Finance Council at St. Patrick's, to fundraising for the remodel of the Onalaska Cemetery, Tom also dedicated himself to Onalaska Public Schools, first on the school board itself, then helping guide the referendum that's brought about a renovation of the middle and high schools.
Tom and Trudy have been a great champion of supporting Onalaska.
Jamie Schlegel says what really stood out most to the Community Foundation was Tom's grocery bag, a service out of Irving Perch Elementary that's based on a similar model in La Crosse, in memory of Tom's late cousin, Jim Goki.
It was a backpack program, so on weekends, social workers select the kids that get the backpack full of non-perishable foods to take home for weekends. They get free and reduced lunch during the week, but on weekends they don't get it. And so that's what was intended for. And it's become much more than that.
Including now an endowment through the Community Foundation.
Now what Tom's grocery bag is able to continue to support through its endowment funding model, Tom and Trudy's legacy and charitable giving is going to last in perpetuity.
Once we're not here, it's going to continue to help others. How many people can say that?
Yeah.
Tom and Trudy both say they'd rather have the attention shifted to other people who are branching out and doing good work in the community. The root of their reward goes back to that simple phrase: if you do the right thing, you'll get the right outcomes.
My grandpa was right.
A couple of great people. The fund supporting Tom's grocery bag has grown to more than $170,000, providing about $8,000 each year to the schools it serves.